Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at a death card for Otto Altmeier. So we'll jump into it and take a look at the left side first and then transition over to the right. Heavy and tired, your head sank to its final rest on enemy soil. You gave your life for your fatherland. Sleep well, loyal fighter. You were so good. You died so early. Those who knew you will never forget you. Now over to the right side. In memory, on Thursday, May 4th, 1942, we were deeply saddened by the news that our dearly beloved son, brother, brother-in-law, uncle, grandson, and nephew, Otto Altmeier, radio corporal in an infantry regiment, holder of the infantry assault badge. He died a heroic death for the Führer, the people, and the fatherland in the fight against Soviet Russia. After having already participated in the Western Campaign and twice in the Eastern Campaign, he fell at the age of 24, true to his oath of allegiance, and in a heroic service for the freedom and future of our people. In deep pain, Peter Altmeier, Miss Kath, born Mies, siblings and relatives. Okay, so taking a look at the backside, we have a blank panel and then just a brief written section. They were ready to die for law and fatherland. So now I'll pull up the casualty records that I was able to find on Ancestry, and we'll discuss that at the end. Okay, so taking a look at his casualty records, we see that he was born on the 8th of February 1918 in Illingen, Ottweiler Saar. His cause of death is AG Kopf, which is Artilleriegeschoss Kopf to the head. He was part of 3rd Staff Company Infantry Regiment 438, which was attached to the 132nd Division at this time. However, in his records, it says that he was killed on the 14th of May 1942. On every death record that is listed, they all say the 14th. Now, I do believe the records more so because I've seen on other cards and various ones in my collections in different ways that there are misprints. These were done by printing houses, etc. And so, to be missing one number instead of the 4th of May, it's the 14th. It's not like it's the 5th or the 6th, or, there's a discrepancy there. It's missing one number. All the records say 14th of May. The only other thing now down here, it says about the Illingen Saar. I really wasn't quite sure on that when I translated it, if that's just all the different... Yeah, I'm not really quite sure, honestly, on that. Anyone who wants to chime in on that, I appreciate it. I mean, obviously it says in Felde, and then 7th June 1942. So I'm not sure. I tried to do, it's names and whatnot. So anyways, when I pulled him up on the Volksbund website, it says Otto was not recovered. His name will be recorded in the cemetery and memorial book at Sevastopol. Now, the 2 or 3 different death records on Ancestry I looked at, if you see, they say that he was killed 3 kilometers near a town that no one seems to be able to read or misspelled or something, and it's got umlaut, so it's more like a German renaming of a Soviet town. I couldn't find it anywhere on the map, and like I said, there's 2 on the records. They're all stated as being a different town name. We do know that at this time the 132nd was in the Kerch Peninsula, so he was somewhere near Sevastopol and that other section of the Kerch where it starts to get small. Somewhere on that south end is where the 132nd was posted. So we know he was killed there, and he still remains there to this day, but he is in the Sevastopol cemetery. So anyway, pretty interesting card. I don't believe I have any cards from the Sevastopol area yet so far that we've discussed. So it'll be interesting to see what other ones come up, because there was some pretty brutal fighting down there. Another interesting thing just being that this one was for a Funke, and he was also part of the staff company, which is pretty interesting. No crazy awards or anything, but the wording on this card as well, it seems like his parents were really proud that he had joined the service, and obviously sad that they had lost their son, but it seemed that they were very proud by the writing and the campaign in Soviet Russia, and also the fact that this guy had survived combat in the West and 2 campaigns in the East. Now I'm not sure if that means that he was wounded. Well, no, it doesn't say that he has a wound badge, so maybe he got sent back for his unit might have gotten roughed up. They got sent back for training or something. But 2 campaigns in the East. I suppose I'll have to look a little bit more in the 132nd, but the rating on them wasn't too in-depth on Lexikon der Wehrmacht. Sometimes certain units' histories don't have a ton of information, and that's just what it is. But anyways, guys, this went a little bit longer than I anticipated. Hope you guys were able to enjoy this one, and we'll catch you on the next one. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you next time.